The following program is closed captioned for the thinking impaired.
What's the fuss?
What's up, guys? How you doing?
I've been better.
Are you talking to us or the camera? My bad.
Talking to you.
Oh, I'm good. It's early recording, and I've been waiting to crack this beer. I'm glad we got started.
All right. Well, cheers.
Cheers,
Yeah.
guys.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Early
mate.
daytime recording. This is weird.
Doing this a little earlier than we usually do. Yeah.
As you can tell from, if you're watching the YouTube right here, where my finger is, there is a timestamp. So that's the time that we're doing it. Can you see it?
Cool. Yeah,
We
okay.
can't see it.
That's how I can keep up with the time. If you
I
guys
thought-
need to know, just ask me. I'll look over
I'd be a
Rocky's
good
head and I'll tell you.
weatherman, right? I can like point to the thing.
I was like, there's that spider in the corner. And then
If you look up here by the cobweb, there's a clock.
There is a little bitty spider in there.
who's going to Mission Impossible down on you.
A little daddy long legs, which is the sexiest name for a spider.
Yeah, it
Hey,
should
Daddy.
be like. I think it'd be better if it was like Mommy long legs. If
I
it was a
don't know.
Spanish lady spider.
It would have to be long pockets
Hey,
instead
Mommy
of long
long
legs.
legs.
Puppy long legs.
Como se dice long leg? I don't know in Spanish.
Mommy long legs. That's sexy. I like that a lot. Anyways, this is episode 214, I believe.
214.
214 of What's Fuss Podcast. My name is Rocky Soak. I'm the host of the show. With me is my producer, John Hinan.
I have a little bit of a stomach ache today.
We did have the bubble guts. And we have Chris Pizza Peisenberg Coleman. Thank you for joining us today. I know you almost didn't make it.
Yeah, thanks for having me. I'm glad to be a last-minute afterthought. I'm glad I can make it.
Well, we're doing this earlier, and I didn't know you were available.
Because you didn't text me last night?
We found out right before, though. So
Yep.
That was me, too. He wouldn't have texted you at all had I not just been like, well,
Thanks,
just
man.
see if he can.
Yeah, dude. I'm sitting.
Actually, I wouldn't have,
I was
yeah.
sitting at home doing nothing, bro. Bored as fuck with my day off.
damn.
Yeah.
Well, now we're doing this, and my computer screen just changed by itself. I don't like that, but we're not going to let that stop us.
Is it the Facebook post I made on your Facebook
Did
page?
you
that said,
do that?
I eat dicks for breakfast.
Did you do?
I didn't post that.
Did you really?
No, I wish I did. Though. That's a good one.
Dude,
I eat
nobody's
dicks for
safe
breakfast.
I never
That's a good
know
one.
with you guys now. We're like, no one is safe around here.
We've been hacking each other left and
The
right.
hacking is now that's the newest thing. John and I have been pranking each other for a couple of years now.
Yeah,
It's been a,
your
it's
whole
been a while now.
relationship. Yeah.
Yeah, well, we used to see each other more. Like before the quarantine, we would see each other maybe a couple times a week. Now
would
it's
go
just
on little
recording
datey
days.
dates.
That's called the beforentine.
the quarantine.
The beforentine.
Last week I called it the before time.
before time.
This week it's the beforentine.
All right, I like that. I said that like Trump the before time. It was the best time.
The greatest time. The
It was
biggest
the best time. Tremendous time. We'll get to that motherfucker later. Yeah, I mean, we're if he's in the news, he's fair game.
And guess what? He's president, so he's in the news.
Yeah, exactly.
There's a
So
lot
much
of
shit is
stuff going on. Yeah.
Yeah, there is a ton of stuff going on. I don't even know what really to get to first.
And did we have an email?
We have an email. Do you guys want to do the email?
Yeah, we dove into the email last time right away, and it was fucking wild. So let's see what this one's about.
Yeah, the email actually refers back to the previous email, too. And people have already told me, stop messing with your notes, stop touching your face, stop doing this, stop doing that. Also, someone bitched that I had, if you guys see now, I have a pop filter instead of a windscreen. They were bitching that my face
Couldn't
was
see your face.
hidden by that. I did not get into podcasting because I'm cute.
Exactly. That's probably the first time anyone's ever complained they couldn't see right.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I
Mark
want
that.
I wanted to get into podcasting because I'm like, no one has to see my ugly mug,
Right.
And I can still spew out my opinions.
Same as all of us.
You know?
Yeah, the video part's completely new to us. I mean, so what's the fuss? You could just look it up in YouTube and find. I mean, we only done 3 of these so far.
Yeah.
So cut us some fucking slack, yo.
People are liking them though. They're
Good.
not physically liking them. It would be
They're
cool.
not clicking the thumbs up
It
button.
would be cool if you
So
guys
much
would
work.
actually physically like
Yeah,
it,
just click
and
it,
then
guys.
maybe even leave a comment. Somebody wrote one comment, and it was creepy.
Awesome.
I don't have it right here, but it was super. It was like, I want to be your friend, or something like that.
That's what we're shooting for.
Did you see that?
Wow. I'll have to look this up. Okay.
Weird.
They're like, it looks like we would make great friends. Or something.
Yeah.
Well,
Is that what it was?
I don't know. Something like.
Weird.
Okay.
All right, bud.
Yeah, but I know. Stop touching my face. I'm not going to do that. Also, I've been caught scratching my balls a few times.
Can they see our balls? I didn't think it went that low.
Sometimes they can.
Sorry, guys.
They can see what
I
you're-
usually put 'em away.
They can see what you're aiming for.
I see what you're saying.
Yours were hanging out over there. You had your dad dick out on the couch. I saw that. It was Chris Coleman puts his junk to stage right.
It just goes stage right. You're right,
Okay,
though.
yeah.
Hang on. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I could draw you a
It just
picture
went
right now of
It
what
just
it
went
looked
right.
We could just do what that
Where they
reporter
went.
did, and during the pandemic, just not wear pants when you're doing the broadcast.
Oh, I like the one that the kitty jumped on him, or like there was a puppy dog or something like that. It was
Oh
cute.
yeah, and the ones in the background where the kids won't shut up, so
Oh
they
yeah,
have to
that's
redo
hilarious.
Those are great.
I've seen those before all this in the Beforantine.
The Beforantine?
when there was this guy doing a video concert or video
Get it
something,
started.
and like his kids just prance in the room, and you can see like his housemaid or whatever it is comes in, is like
Scoop. Oh, I saw that. And she's like, they made a GIF out of it, I think, where there's no audio.
Where are you?
Puppy short legs, come on. Mommy long legs need your help.
Oh, dude, Mommy Longlegs is what I'm gonna start calling my old lady. That's how you speak to a woman.
I'm going to, when I meet like
Come here, Mommy
a
Longlegs.
sexy Spanish woman who's like 6 foot and be like, that's nickname's Mommy long legs.
Yeah.
Bump, bump.
Ooh, Mommy Longlegs. All right, so this email is from it says James Inzerillo, but it's Jim Inzerillo.
Oh, is
as we
it?
know him.
Oh, okay. I was going to ask if it was the same guy from last week.
It
or
is not.
Okay, cool.
It is not.
Cool.
And then we did have another one. Somebody, I had to ask this guy. Oh, never mind. We got to the gender reveal one, right? The breakup.
Did we talk about that? It all runs together.
Think so.
Anyways,
You guys tell us.
Yeah,
in
I
the
don't know.
comments. After you click like,
please
tell us. I'm creepy. You're going to be my friends. And did we talk about this?
Oh, I'll be your friend, Roger. I'll be your friend. That just turned into Harry Carey. I will be your friend.
You're doing a decent Harry Carey.
I do a decent one, yeah.
Deep to right center.
That's
He's my buddy.
and I have heard Harry Carey just a few times. I'm sorry, that was funny. I do. That's my only good impression. I do have a friend Paul who does a spot on Christopher Walken. It is,
I love a good Christopher Walken.
dude. He does the best Walken.
Man, you should have him on, and then you be Harry Carey, and he be walking. You guys just fucking have it out.
Yeah,
dude.
that's awesome. That's almost as good as the time that they had Bob Dylan and Boomhauer from King of the Hill having a conversation.
That sounds pretty good.
You want to be my neighbor?
All right, Jim, and I keep picking my nose now. I
love it.
I have the worst sinuses. It's so bad. I can actually hear myself breathing. I know that
We can
it
all
bugs
hear it
people.
through the mic.
It's so bad.
Rocky
When
doesn't-
you're-
Don't give him that. He's gonna get in his head.
when you're so
all
fat,
fucked
you
up.
can hear someone can hear you breathe.
Aside from Christopher Wallace's rap lyrics, that's the one thing recorded that everyone remembers: rapping and breathing. I'm
When
like,
he was all passed out on the couch.
yeah, that interview. Yeah,
There's a struggle.
he's like fucking hip hop Jabba the Hutt.
They keep
hip hop
panning
the Hutt,
away.
and he's like, my eyes are crazy, but I fuck all the women.
He's
How does that
literally
even work?
eating
I don't get it.
chicken like
Yeah.
at the same time. He's
Yep.
got like a rotisserie chicken
Every
in his
once
mouth.
in a while, you just got to ask Rocky, like, "Are you all right?"
Yeah.
The breathing is a little.
Do you want
crazy.
more chicken? What do we?
I was sweating so bad this morning at work, and I was like shaking. I was doing I'm an electrician, and I was doing some electrical work, and I was kind of shaky or whatever. And the guy that I'm working with, it's his company. He's a very good friend of mine, Jake, and
From State Farm?
from State Farm. Yeah.
Awesome. Knew it. He
Yeah,
wears khakis to work every day.
Great guy, but he's been sober now for a long time. He's clean and sober,
All right.
and he's just looking at me and he goes, "You need a beer?" He's like, "Cause I'm shaking and shit." I was a little hungover. I was a dick last night. My girlfriend's all mad at me.
Awesome.
Yeah, but we'll get to that later. So back to the email.
Yeah, we got on a tangent.
Hey pups, is that still a thing? Yes, it is. Did
reference.
you guys want to read it?
Sure.
Yeah,
Yeah,
John,
yeah.
read it.
I'll
Yeah.
read it.
I'm
Okay.
illiterate, so that rules me out.
I don't know how to read.
Yeah. Hey,
I
pups.
love your Dare shirt, Bo. By the way, awesome.
Thank you.
That's not what it says? My bad. I can't
Okay.
read.
Hey, pups. Wait, is that still a thing? Still listening and supporting you guys. So I heard Etchy is no longer on the show. Did something happen?
Dude,
I feel like
we
that's
can get into it. I don't care.
I love Jim, but are you really listening and supporting? What's it been, a year? I
didn't
love you, bro.
I didn't say a bunch, and yeah, I think he's probably been taking a little hiatus because I haven't heard too much of him lately.
Okay.
Okay.
But he obviously is listening because he refers to he does a lot of he's very specific in his
Okay,
email.
cool.
Yeah, so it goes on to say, quick question for you. After last week's strawberry email and the Tuttles 10, I got inspired. The Tuttle's 10 that's something that we do on Funny to
You
Informing.
just pissed off John too, by the way, Jim, because John is not a huge fan of our shows kind of bleeding into one of each
mix
other.
them, bro. Those are separate things. But thanks for plugging our shit on Rocky
Same
Shit.
people, but different shows.
Yeah, it is weird. I'm not so much on Funny to Informing. I can be every once in a while or whatever. And I'm probably going to step back from that just so the shows don't really convolute too much. It's two very different shows, though. But
yeah, so I don't know who listens to both and who listens to only one or the other. But yeah, Tuttle's 10 is something that we have a bit on our show that involves Tuttle.
It's fucking hilarious, too.
Longtime radio guy, so he
Really
helps
funny.
us out with 10 minutes per week. But so he said he was inspired. If you had to pick one of these sex scenes and film it for everyone to see, what would you pick? Would you rather film a German poop video, racist porn scene similar with what Tuttle described, or a frame-by-frame shot of the strawberry email? And remember, everyone would have access to the video. Later, bitches, Jim. Oh, a German poop video or a racist porn scene?
Or the
Do
strawberry butthole or whatever we were calling that.
Okay,
that
so
email.
that
was
would
a bad
be
email.
hard.
The toy, like she ram jammed it. Let's refresh everybody quickly. The strawberry thing he's referring to was a couple episodes ago.
It's called Smells Like Strawberries.
Smells
if
Like
you go back,
Strawberries.
it's
Thank
one of
you.
the first YouTube ones we did.
Yeah,
See.
and it was right in the first top of the show. We kind of opened with that. It was wild. But yeah,
Yeah.
the guy's girlfirend, or we're assuming it's a guy. And we're
think it's
assuming
his
it's his
wife.
girlfriend. Whatever. His significant other wanted some weird play. Ram jammed. He didn't want it to happen. I think he said no. She kind of forced his hand or forced his butthole more likely, and ram jammed some kind of a toy up there. He got really nervous and tensed up a lot. It broke off in his butthole.
Yeah, something like that. I
Yeah,
think he broke
somehow
it with
it
his
broke.
anal muscles.
Wow. Well, that's very strong, sir. Good job.
That's why you
Ew.
do those exercises. by
The
the way.
Kegels, which we mentioned. But yeah,
Get
so
that keister egg nice and tight.
Easter egg.
how did he end up getting it out? I don't even remember.
They had to go
Ice
to the
or
hospital.
peanut butter?
They went to the hospital.
Oh, it's hospital. Okay.
Remember?
I
Yeah,
didn't-
he had to bring his kids.
I didn't know if it was ice or peanut butter. Like
From
with
what I
your
remember,
gum in your hair.
Yeah.
Same,
And then
same method to get
and
anal
then
beads out of your asshole.
Almost like in a movie or something. Of course, they called their preacher.
Yeah, they called their preacher, which that's when I was like, is this real? Maybe they're just
Who's going to
adding
know
for
how to
effect.
do that? Oh, who's gotten this done before? Father,
Preacher.
whatever.
He gets anal beads stuck in 12-year-olds' boys' butts all the time.
Father
Allegedly.
McGinley knows about this.
But so that was one scenario. The other was a racist porn, which this is where he was kind of bleeding it, which is from Tuttle's 10, which is on John and I's show. Funny
That's
to
what Tuttle's
Informing.
parents are into. Is they were doing some blackface porn.
Yeah, really specific weird stuff. Like even some Nazi stuff was in there.
A
You
little
listen
bit
to
of
our show
Nazi
for
stuff.
that.
There was a little Nazi stuff in there.
But yeah, it was crazy. And then what was the other scenario he proposed? German poop video.
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
I wonder if is that like under if you know how sometimes they
What
get under
makes
a
it
glass
German?
table.
Yeah, what makes it German though?
You got to say
you're in a
"Etten-
Volkswagen.
Etten my Scheiße." Like in the South Park. What's his name? Kyle's mom.
The only way I knew it was German was because he asked her,
uh,
"Did she want more?" And she yelled, "Nine!" Otherwise, I wouldn't have known.
No.
So we had to do it 8 more times.
Take 9.
See, both are pretty like shameful.
All 3?
So I just think so that you don't have to deal with a bunch of shit. I would
Well, it
go
does-
with the racist porn scene.
It does say remember everyone would have access to the video. So like I'm taking that as my friends are gonna see me
Yeah, your family.
in I don't have any family.
Okay.
In blackface. In blackface?
Black flags.
Blackface.
Backface.
Ba-
You got it this time though. Third time's the
Third
charm.
time's the charm.
Here we go.
blackface.
You got it. Take
There
9.
we go. Yeah, really. Holy crap. I almost said back again and now like yeah.
No, I mean I don't know. I would rather do the racist one. I just don't want to be tasting shit
Yeah,
for
I'm
one.
not-
Oh, no one's pooping on me.
I wouldn't enjoy this.
I'm not
this
kidding. I'm
scene.
not involving shit. That's gross. So that's out.
Yeah.
And I don't want anal beads or whatever ram jammed into my asshole. I certainly don't want them broken off in there if it does happen. So that's out. And I'm just the racist thing is only offensive mentally on a mental level. You know what I mean? It's not hurting anybody physically. The other
Wait,
two things.
whoa. What?
The other two
racist
things
scene-
hurt physically.
Yeah, if you ram
Oh.
jam anything into your asshole, especially when you don't want it to be there, it's going to hurt. Then you break it off. You got to call your preacher. It's a whole thing.
We're
don't
not
do
getting
that.
this done. We're filming it, right? I mean,
Well,
what
but
did the-
I'm assuming we're the participants, right?
so us
pretend-
3 are
What-
starring in the video.
If you take it from the perspective of the emailer who originally emailed the strawberry butthole story, whatever
Yeah.
it was,
Who plays the dildo?
not it.
Not it.
Well, me and Rocky jinxed on that.
John's the thinnest. I'm just saying.
I still have that Coke. We
It's more
did another
possible.
Jinx. And then the
possible if
German.
I do it.
All right, so German.
No, I don't want to involve poo at all.
Personally, I think the racist porn is hilarious.
I mean,
I really think it's funny.
And you'll enjoy yourself. I mean, not.
Oh, it's going to be so fun.
And you just here's how you skate under the rug. I'm reenacting Tuttle's parents thing.
Yeah.
It's not me. This is a dramatization.
So on that episode of Funny to Informing, which you can find pretty much anywhere that podcasts are, I was kind of your research guy. There was a lot going on that day, and I was sort of researching stuff. Now, you can find almost any fetish online, or I thought you could.
Right.
I could not find racist porn.
By the way, the government came the next week and was asking questions about Rocky's search history.
Yeah, really. Oh, yeah. I was looking at racist
searching the
porn. They're like,
craziest shit
why
ever.
do you want to know that anyways? And I'm like, why don't you mind your business?
Stop asking questions.
My nose itches, and I know I'm going to catch it on camera. It's so bad.
Well, you don't like being told what to do. So
do
when people
not.
say, don't touch your face, that's all Rocky wants to fucking do.
We've
God.
been over
Some
this. When he
fucking
scratches his nose, he just says, "Oh, I'm just adjusting my nose ring."
this
When he
is my
scratches
nose
his
ring.
balls, he's just adjusting his Jacob's ladder.
I got the old, what's that, like what's his name, Tiger Joe or whatever? He had those locks.
Yeah. Oh, that was crazy, dude.
Yeah, really.
Hanging on the wall.
Yeah.
Oh, imagine the schmegma corner that smelled like.
And then somebody was
on.
like, oh, that's how that guy's teeth got knocked out.
Fucking gross.
I just lost my headphones. God damn it. That was
so
good.
funny. Yeah, that's pretty bad. I guess I would do the racist thing because I think it's so much.
Me too.
fun.
It's terrible, and it's quite
And
possibly
my black
career-ending and
friends
stuff,
know
but-
me very well. I've grown up with it. Like they know I'm pretty racist.
Well, yeah, and this is already. This is under the pretense, like gun to your head, you have to choose one, but it's pretty unanimous.
I'm gonna have
we
to
all
gun
do
to her
this.
head. I'm gonna be Hitler, and she's gonna
I
be.
see.
I'm
you know,
holding my Ruka.
I see.
She's climbing out from under a neighbor's house.
Hey, look, German Rugers don't fire with no clips. Wait, I already made that joke. I already made that joke.
Freaking Travis.
Call back.
That's bad. That is bad. Well, so everybody wants to do the racist porn. That's what we're doing.
Racist porn.
Yeah.
So that'll be
Also-
our next skit then.
Okay, that's
Oh,
our next
great.
TikTok video and our next skit right here on the YouTube
I'm
channel.
sure it'll go over very well.
How many rounds does a German Ruger hold? Anybody know?
I have no idea.
Anything about that?
Nine.
Stupid guys, come on.
Just
Should have known.
yelling German stuff. My neighbors are going to be freaking the fuck out because they're everyone here is a minority except for the crazy tattooed white guy at the end.
Yeah, you, this guy.
Yeah.
He gets it.
And again, they already know I'm racist. All right, so a lot of stuff has happened this week. One thing that everybody was pissed off about local stuff, I know that not everybody's an Orlando native, but they're doing a lot of construction here in Orlando, and they shut down 4 fucking lanes of our major highway.
They were just talking about that on the radio this morning, and then I asked John, did it take you forever because you took I-4? And he goes, it wasn't that bad. And I go, are you serious?
So
and he goes,
dumb.
it was the other direction. He came the opposite way.
Yeah, I was on I-4 last night, and there, obviously there wasn't anything really going on there. Where did they shut it down? They shut it down right in between like Ivanhoe.
Yeah, right
and
there at
I'm
Ivanhoe,
talking about
which is
downtown.
one exit from Colonial.
Yeah,
and
downtown.
It's been fucked all week. I was coming home from work earlier this week, and it was like it's midnight.
Yeah.
So there's usually not anything going on, and we're coming from Orlando towards Maitland, Altamont, so going east, and they had it shut down that night. It was only a one night thing, but it was down to one lane. And it was literally all I saw was brake lights as far as I could see. So we hopped off the highway and took back roads. And I've been going back and forth to work all week, even at like 12:30, even on late weird hours. And I haven't touched I-4 all week.
I always do the back roads. My girlfriend hates it, but it's just how it's
I
gotta
normally
be.
will fuck with I-4 if it's moving. It's terrible, but if it's moving, I can handle it. I'll deal with the twists and the turns and the construction bullshit if it's moving. But when it's not moving, so I vowed not even to touch it for like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
If you're talking about a major highway, though, like wouldn't it? I mean, and maybe this was the case or not. I have no idea because I don't know how long they've been working on it for. But wouldn't they have done this during the quarantine or
Like,
when
I
nobody
think
was
that
going
was
out?
2 weeks
Plan.
ago even. Yeah, I feel like it was, but they're so far behind. Dude, this thing, they are at this point already over a year behind the original plan where
Yeah.
they should be.
Well, during like the first 3 months, they backed a truck over somebody who had his headphones in. Do you remember that?
No, because it runs together with all the other deaths. They've done a rolling count since they started this I-4 Ultimate, and they're at like 7 people.
Well,
have
yeah.
died.
All right, so a very good friend of mine, speaking of black friends, my buddy Mike, he hit me up the other day, and he was passing by. Missed the call, though. Sorry, Mike. I know he listens. He's got 2 stickers on his truck because he wanted it to look even. So he's out there.
He's got OCD.
He's repping. But he was, he used to work.
I get it.
He used to work with this dude for like the longest time, and he hit me up and he goes, "Yeah, man, my friend just died. They were working, they were doing some kind of construction here in Orlando, and they were digging down deep, and they didn't put a trench box, that thing with the metal sides on the side
Yeah,
of
to
you.
keep it from caving.
Yeah,
in?
and
Right.
it caved in and it buried him, and they didn't find it for hours.
my
Yeah, and then so the
God,
guy,
bro.
I'm not even sure if so there was two guys. The excavator was down there in the hole too, and they must have been looking at something. The one guy died, and his wife found out over Facebook.
What?
Yeah,
That's the
and
worst.
and then so the other guy, if he lives, is probably going to be charged with murder.
Wow. What,
Yeah.
for failure to...
An excavator should any equipment operator, because I've done equipment operation before. I've done it for a long time. I worked out at the airport doing all that stuff like that. You have to watch video after video after video and get certified and get
OSHA crazy.
badges.
Right.
Yeah, OSHA's
So,
the beginning of it. That's the first video. There's
something
more.
the excavator operator did cause it to collapse, or he should have been there to save him
He
afterwards.
didn't have a shelf. First of all, you can't just dig a hole straight down if someone's going to be in there.
Right.
You need a trench box, and second of all, you need what's called a shelf, meaning if one side is straight
You
up
gotta
and
put
down.
your phone somewhere.
Yeah, well, it's about phone.
And my beer.
It should be big enough just to put your ass over on. It's just you can't have it going straight down. It's got to be kind of a slope.
Okay,
It's got to be
okay.
a nice slope, and that way specifically, if there is some sort of landslide, especially like
You
in
can
Florida,
jump up on that and try to crawl out.
in
or
Florida,
whatever.
if you go down 2 feet, it is mud.
Yeah.
It's
John,
sandy
John
mud.
knows this
It's
in his
just-
line of work. I help
Yeah.
him out enough to know. If you go down 10 feet, there's water.
Yeah,
there,
you
bro.
start,
10
you
fucking
start
feet.
getting
Not
like
even.
clay and shit. Yeah.
Yeah, we're barely 10 feet above sea level. I mean, but yeah, that happened, and they shut down the freaking like right when they started opening up everything. Have you guys been out and about restaurants or whatever?
I work in one every day.
A little bit, yeah.
I mean, going to them and whatever.
Not really.
I-
I work in one, so I'm like, meh.
Yeah, Cinco de Mayo, I went to a bar to,
My bar.
yeah, Coleman's bar.
Not my bar.
That'd be sweet.
Coleman's Cavos. Come
Yeah.
check us out.
Yeah, and then I went out to a steakhouse one night to eat with some family. So I mean, I've only been out the 2 times, but everything seemed fine.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't know.
I went to Tibby's the other day with Steve from 69 Fingers.
Are you serious? I
We're
love that
actually going
guy.
to play some 69 Fingers over the break. They just put out a brand new video. It's so awesome.
Oh, we're
One
gonna
of my-
yeah, the video is gonna go up with the YouTube
Oh,
portion
beautiful.
of it.
I love
Yeah,
it.
it'll
Okay,
it'll
cool.
be up on the What's the Fuss Facebook too if you want to see it that way, or I'm sure it's up on there, all over their links if you look up 69 Fingers. But if you're watching the YouTube, we're gonna actually play that for a middle song, and we're gonna play the video for you because it's really, really awesome, and I'm very, very, very stoked for those guys. But it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, you were
At
telling
Tibby's,
me.
yeah?
Yeah, I mean, because I wanted to be there the day that you guys were there, like you doing the background chatter or like the gang vocals.
Oh, we're in the song that we're playing. We are quite loud.
Yeah, you were telling me earlier
Sweet.
today he like tripped on a cord or something
That was
at one
at a
of their
69 Finger show.
at one of their shows, and he like
I fucking flew off stage and I pancaked my fat ass right in the middle of the floor. Everybody saw it.
No shit. What venue?
That was at
Will's
West
Pub?
End.
Oh, West End.
That-
Oh, that's cool. That's
On
cool.
that side stage or whatever.
Yeah. The
So it was
little
only
back room.
about 2 feet high.
The super villains room, as I call it.
Yeah,
They
the
Oh,
might as well own
supervillains
that
room.
fucking thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
good stuff. No, I love hearing a Rocky falling down story.
I pancaked too. When I was younger,
I told him because I thought he would have taken like the guitar or like the amp or
it was
whatever
a nice
attached.
guitar
Yeah.
too, and it stayed right there. I went flying.
Oh, so nobody was holding it. It was plugged in.
No,
You're
no, no.
lucky it,
It
didn't
was-
fucking come off the stand or whatever.
Yeah, I know, and
Yeah,
it wasn't
for
my
sure.
guitar. I think it was Brent from the Rip. I think it was his guitar, and it's a very
How
nice
ironic.
guitar.
You almost ripped it right down.
Yeah, I know.
I
But
know.
you didn't.
They're one of the
Rocky.
few bands that we like. We have a couple, almost all Orlando. They are all Orlando bands that have given us basically the go ahead for their music. Dial Drive is one of them. You're going to be hearing
Sweet.
some of them. Not today. 69 Fingers are here today. They're from here. Efforts from here. The Supervillains
We
gave us
mentioned them.
permission
Yeah, absolutely.
to use all their stuff. So that's what we have permission for. And if you want to hear your band, email what's the fuss podcast at gmail.com.
Yeah, it's easier to not get sued that way, or like be able to monetize.
Well, they won't monetize the damn show.
know
Not
you-
that we're even thinking about that anyways,
You
but
know,
they just
you
I
know
just
how
don't
you
like-
not get sued? Get permission.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
amazing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And
so that's how that's going.
they're usually cool with it too. Whoever you ask,
Who doesn't want free
They-
promotion?
Right,
If somebody
right.
was like, "Hey, man, I'm going to play your show
You
on my show."
would
Okay,
be
play your show on
so
my show. On your
surprised.
show. It's fucking. It's exposure. That's
You'd
the
be
whole
so
thing we're in
surprised
this
at how
for.
many people don't follow up. I just send the link. You can do it.
Oh, yeah,
literally
no, I know.
right now. If
I
you
know.
have the link saved in your phone, why would you not? Like I have all my links on a in my clipboard or whatever.
Right.
I can I pretty much the post that I put up. I'm trying to make them more uniform or whatever, so it's going to be kind of the same thing each time. But I've got all the links: the Apple, the Google, the Blueberry, and now the YouTube.
Blueberry. You got any cherries or peaches over there?
Apple, blueberries, Google,
Apple, blueberry. Let's name all of our technology after fruits, guys.
Yeah, really. That's crazy.
Y'all heard about that mango.com?
Ooh,
It's
mango.
fucking delicious.
Dude, I like fake mango stuff, but I don't like
You don't
mangoes.
like actual mango?
It's the weirdest thing.
That is
and I
weird.
love like fruits and veggies and stuff. I'm all about it. But
I can
for some
understand
reason,
that.
Mango isn't my
No,
not my go-to.
I'm the same way, I'm sure. I mean, I like grapes, but I don't really like grape flavored things.
Well, that's the thing. No, see, he's backwards. I like pretty much all fruit too, but there's certain fruit flavored things I don't like. Like I'll eat a banana all day.
Banana
On
flavor
camera.
is just
Check out my OnlyFans. Somebody pull that, please. But I don't want banana flavored shit. It's
No.
always fucking
it
gross.
tastes like juicy fruit.
It does. I don't know, but it doesn't taste like banana. But Rocky's the opposite, which is weird. He likes the flavored shit, but not the genuine.
Like I'll drink a
article.
mango White Claw.
Oh yeah,
Those are tight.
delicious.
But Qdoba, my favorite little Mexican chain,
Right.
Not Mexican restaurant. Amigos are like
It's one better than Ardoba.
Yeah.
Been there.
Wow, dude, I'm so glad we didn't go without your puns this week.
I know.
But they have every summer they have a mango salsa thing, and it sucks.
Does it?
Everybody
I'm
loves
all about it. I'm ready
so
to leave
much.
this show right now.
Everybody loves it so much. It'll be up here. It may
See, mine is the root beer. Like, I love root beer, the drink, but like root beer lollipops or root beer flavored things is fucking
See,
disgusting.
I like them, but they don't taste like they're. It tastes kind of like root beer, but I'm like, this is so weird, fake flavored.
I'm not a fan.
Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it. There's only certain things that are with that.
I like beer flavored beer,
I do like beer flavored
but
beer.
today I'm drinking PBR instead.
Hey
so-
guys, that guy's ass.
Water.
Yeah. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
Moment of silence to that guy's
What did he
butthole.
say? Black guy's ass? Whoa. Okay.
John only drinks to white guy's ass. Thank you very much.
Yeah. No, I won't.
To that black guy's ass. No, man. May his butthole rest in peace. I'm sorry that happened to you, buddy. Especially against your will. Are you saying just
2 minutes?
Peace
peace out,
to-
homie.
For the video, peace out.
to the
And for Rocky, we
YouTubers.
got 2 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
thank you so much. I actually don't have a timer up, so thank you. That helps me. But just real quick then,
2 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
It's the 2 minute warning.
our audio
2 minute cobweb clock.
our audio listeners have no idea what we're
Yeah.
pointing to.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Maybe the spider can help us out.
We're coming to you from the future. Wait, I guess the past. Never mind. Whatever. I'm stupid. God damn it. I'm just going to shut up. And again, just you can do the show, Peisenberg, I think, by yourself.
Nope.
The show
I
sucks
can't do
without
a
you on
show.
it
I
anyways.
can't. No, it doesn't.
John and I just, you
talk
do
about-
both shows, and then John and I won't.
I come over here. I bring.
You do funny to informing and what's the fuss.
Sure.
Come over here, build the set every
Sure.
time.
We'll have. I mean, that's fine. If you guys want listeners on pure hate, I mean, does it matter why they listen? Really, I don't care why.
Dude,
Just download and tell
speaking
people you
of-
hate me.
Speaking of pure hate and your show, Tuttle is not a fan of John.
No,
First of all, he
I
made
don't
fun
know.
of his. He did. Did he or did he not compare him to Hitler today?
He did. Okay. Tuttle does a daily podcast. We kind of alluded to this. I'll wrap this up tight. We do our weekly show. Tuttle's now a part of it, doing 10-minute segments on there. Tuttle also does his own daily podcast. Recommend you listening to it. It's only 30 minutes. It's a good listen. If you don't like it, listen to the next
I couldn't
day.
keep up with the daily one myself, but continue.
But okay, so listen when you can, whatever. But on the show that he did just a couple days ago this
doing
week,
one.
oh yeah, doing them, that would be a nightmare. Yeah. But on the show he did just this week, where he kind of we review his bit on our show.
That is so weird.
And then he calls it Radio Inception. He reviews our review of his show. It gets
what's that word
pretty
you guys
convoluted.
like? Meta.
Meta.
It's mad meta.
It is very
Yeah.
meta. He calls it Radio Inception, even though it's not radio, and none of us are paid like DiCaprio. But so he did a bit this week, and he totally picked a clip of John's laugh out of it and kept harping on it, and then at the end made reference to this is the sound Hitler made when he stepped up from the desk after writing Mein Kampf, and then boom, played John's.
I'll never
John's
laugh again.
Weird, goofy laugh.
John
dude.
does have.
John's done like 3 of those goofy laughs on this show already.
I'll never. Well, it's starting now. I'll never laugh again. I'm done.
He does it all.
It's like a 8 octaves higher Goofy.
You guys are fucking
But yeah, so
Rusty.
Tuttle doesn't hate John though. Tuttle,
He goes, "Fuck you."
well,
He
did
said
say-
that.
I know. He's just
Yeah, he
he's
does.
being Tuttle. He's being myopic. That's what he does. But yeah, he doesn't hate John. I feel like he has a better relationship with me because normally I text him for show stuff, and that's who he talks to.
I'm not even
How did you
entirely
guys get him on
convinced.
there anyways? Did you just say, "Hey, do you want to do a 10-minute segment on the show?" And
We interviewed him, and it went. We felt like it went well.
I thought it was a good interview.
Yeah, but we felt like our rapport was decent. Thank you for liking the interview. But we felt like it was good. And then like he said, I'm open for other stuff, and we left the door open and told him we want to come back and do like an in-depth show and talk like really deep like mental health stuff and your dating life and all this craziness, just real crazy Tuttle stuff under the
Did he have
rug.
a big old wee wee too?
I don't know. We'll find out.
That's what I heard
But
on the Monsters.
He was down to do that, and so I just hit him up, and he was super receptive to doing it, and the rest is history.
cool. Well, that's pretty awesome. Honestly, I mean, what a legend. He is definitely a weird guy, and I definitely like the segments, and I like that he thinks I'm smart. All right, guys, let's go to video. Or let's go to video.
Let's go to video.
Oh, okay.
Let's just go to video
Let's go
real
to
quick.
video.
We're gonna go
Blue
to
skidoo
break.
right on in there.
Be right back. I'm going to Blockbuster Video.
Blue's good, dude. We can too. Yeah, let's go to break, and then we're gonna play the 69 Fingers video. And if you're just listening to the audio, you're still gonna hear a rad song. And if you listen closely, you can hear Peisenberg and I. Speaking of meta.
My, this I know, oh my darling, you've seen it before, that you already know that you want this, you're in control. You're all they had, you're it. If you wanna fight back, they already know. I'm in control, my mind, just get out of the way. I'm in control, my mind, just get out of the way, my darling. I'm in control of my mind, yes I know, and it multiplies. My mind, yes I
And we're back. And we're Oh, I didn't even drink it. Isn't that rude to
signified
open up
by-
your beer and not drink it?
That's a little ridiculous.
I guess. John just gets beers just to open them.
Well-
he doesn't even drink.
You just heard 69 Fingers. God, that video is awesome. It's really cool. You guys haven't seen it yet, but it's
I
really.
watched it on break, silly. We all did.
You? Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know that we watched the breaks as they haven't been
Theater of
edited
the
in
mind.
yet.
We were here for the break.
Oh, okay. Were we?
The podcast timeline is confusing.
That's Pirate off 69 Fingers' brand new record. It just came out like not even a month ago. Goodbye. Well, maybe a month ago now. I think we played him 4 times.
Yeah, I mean, it's super new still, either way.
Yeah. Goodbye. And also, well,
Hi.
hopefully, I don't want to count my chickens or whatever. I don't want to count my Steves, but I think Steve is going to be here next week.
Oh, that'll be fun.
So we
Yay.
might get some band stories. I know he's got a ton of them. 69 Fingers has been a band since 1998.
Do
What?
they
Are
do
they old
still-
enough?
Do they do music videos? Usually?
Yeah, they just did their first music video.
That was their first one. Okay, I didn't
Yeah, it
know
was
if that
really
was
cool.
something that they usually do or not.
Yeah,
music
dude.
videos seem to be kind of like a dying thing, or like it's
No,
rare.
they're just not as like mainstream promoted.
Yeah,
They're still there, but they're all on YouTube now.
Yeah, I don't know. Video killed the radio star, right, guys? I don't know.
That was the first one
And
on
then,
MTV, right?
And then
Was that?
that was
I think
the
that
first
was.
ever video
No,
played on MTV.
I'm almost positive, and we can look it up now.
Please do
Hey,
Google research it. Me and John are right.
Yeah, it was Video Kill. Or no, maybe that was the first song played on the
it
radio.
was that one.
No.
Boo doo doo. Oh fuck. Gotta get my color TV.
Oh, that's a cool ass song by
Oh,
Dire
Dire
Straits.
Straits?
Jinx,
Yeah.
you owe me a 80s song reference.
Money for nothing.
The great song, great video. I didn't just realize about a month to 2 months ago, right before this quarantine, that song was
Money
racist.
for nothing. Dire Straits.
Nuh-uh.
MTV. Swear to God. Swear to God.
I swear that,
I didn't even have to finish the sentence.
I mean, what does it say? It says it was the first video played because I have it on good authority that it was
August 1987, 30 years ago, Money for Nothing, that classic hit from Dire Straits, was the first video to be shown to launch the MTV Europe.
MTV Europe. MTV America was 1984, and that was Video Killed the Radio Star.
Well,
So
fuck
Rocky's
you.
right. Rocky's right in German. 9. But here, callback. But here, it was Video Killed the Radio Star. Is that the Muggles
Yes.
who does that? Who,
August 1st, 1981, Video Killed the Radio Star. Boom. The first 24-hour video music channel launched onto television sets and
I
literally
bet if I looked up another, I bet I could find
look
another
up like
one. No, I'm joking.
MTV Asia. It will be a band we can't even say.
Well, fuck you guys.
Yep, I typed into Google.
Who's the band that sung
you
that?
guys.
What's the group?
That's
The
what I don't.
Buggles? The Muggles?
The Buggles.
The Buggles. I was right.
shit.
I was close. I said
Sorry.
Muggles.
The Dire Straits, they sound like we were talking about that Bob Dylan conversation with
got
Bob,
the heat,
yeah,
though.
the Dire Straits
Refrigerator.
He's like, yeah, he's trying to be like, he's trying to be like working class. Meanwhile, he's like a fucking rock star. But
Yeah.
I have to say that guitar sounds really good.
Dude, the music in that, I love. Dude, that's such a catchy song. Plus, the video was awesome, bro. Like the video is so fucking cool. Like it was so technologically advanced for what 87 that video was out. It had like CGI and there was like flying refrigerators and shit. It was really cool, bro.
Yeah, it was pretty
cool.
cool. I did.
Huge fan
you know
of
what?
that song.
That song and I have no idea why.
Apparently,
But-
they say the N word in that song.
man.
I didn't know that. Or
All
they
the good
allude to
songs
it. I had
do
no
have
idea.
the N-word in there.
Well, because I guess it was edited
I
my
listened
whole life
to a
growing up
lot
listening
of
to it.
Wu-Tang.
Yeah.
Can you go grab that pillow over there for me?
Yes.
The one with Old Dirty Bastard.
the
guy that's
replica of
not-
the pillow I sleep on every night?
Is that? Do you really?
Dude, the person that got that pillow also gave me a second copy of that pillow. I took it home. I've slept on it every night since.
Oh, that bitch called it too for something. When
I'm not calling her a bitch.
yeah, this is our Wu-Tang pillow. You can't hear that. You can't see it on the audio.
You cannot see that on the patio. But
Oh, I was hoping that wouldn't knock over the camera. That would be shitty.
Good call.
But yeah, that same chick that we're talking about, my ex, she fucking called it. She was whenever we broke up, and then like we kind of stayed friends, and which never fucking works, obviously. But when she found out that I was dating my current girlfriend, she was like, "I already know that you guys are gonna get married and have kids and stuff like that." And this is when we first started dating. I'm like, "No,
Wow.
that's not gonna happen." And fucking less than a year later, I got a fucking ring on. We're talking about having two. Yeah.
damn, bro. Okay. Wow, this is news to me.
Oh, you didn't know
This
that?
I mean, I know you guys had discussed all that stuff, future and stuff. I didn't know you were wearing a ring and stuff like that.
Yeah,
I called it.
She's got a beautiful ring on. It's real too.
This is the first time I've ever seen Rocky like really serious.
Right?
That's
Wow,
it's. I mean,
guys,
but
take
Just
it in.
kidding. Fuck that bitch. I'm not marrying her. Psych. Hot boy summer. Hot boy.
The real man for Rocky is out there
for the
somewhere.
boys. Fuck that shit.
Fat boy summer. That's what
Fucking
it
get
is.
after it.
I'm just kidding. I love you, baby.
But I've to be fair, because I would want you to like to be fair.
Sorry.
I just want you to be careful because I've seen people. Me and my girlfriend have been together for 5 years, and people have met after we've already been together, get married and divorced, all while me and Sam are just like still just living together.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't know. People move at different speeds, I guess. But
Heard that.
Yeah, it's a weird thing. We're not trying to. I mean, I haven't asked her to marry her or to marry me or anything like that. I don't know how the fuck I got this ring on my finger. No idea how she slipped that one on me. What the fuck is happening?
I
feel like
was going to ask you the same thing, dude. We're like Skull Hat Brothers today.
Oh shit!
These gold jinx.
Last week, John and I wore the last wink. Wink, wink. John and I wore the exact same shirt to the
Yes,
podcast
you
unknowingly.
did.
This wink. Rocky and I wear similar hats.
I guess. So. Oh, is it? What am I wearing?
There's a skeleton. There's a whole skull on your hat. There's a whole skull on my hat. We're skull bros.
Fucking dork.
That's why we're wearing rings.
That's from the Museum of Death in New Orleans. I just got. Oh, speaking of New Orleans, I have a little treat for you guys. Do you guys want to try something?
Please, God.
No.
Please, God.
Yeah. Why did
Shit.
you say? So I just
Part
got
of me. Okay, so I knew he was going to do this, and a part
Did
of me
you?
was hoping he would forget.
Oh no! So this is bad.
And
Fuck!
you
I'm
had- you
inviting
had to
it.
bring it up,
I
too.
thought it was going to be like some cool shit. Like I got a hand grenade from the Bourbon Street district, and I was like, "Yeah, let's do it." Or I got a
That would be
I don't
cool.
know, something cool, you know, like
No,
or a
that's-
king cake. I had a king cake.
You don't
recently.
even know
It's
what it
delicious.
is from
It's
this.
not
I
great.
don't.
You
It
can't
looks like
see.
a nifty little
John
treat.
knows what it is. All right, so when I was in New Orleans, which is right before the coronavirus thing,
Dicks
so
on
I
the
actually
box.
bought this right when the corona was hitting off. So we're about to eat food packaged from New Orleans, one of the dirtiest
Fine,
places
it's from
in the
the
world.
Beforentine. Let's eat it.
All right.
What it's? Oh God, am I gonna vomit? What?
Mealworms.
Oh my God,
You
man.
might.
They're dried though.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll fuck it. Let's
I've
go.
never had them.
I
Now-
won't fuck it, but I'll eat it.
So when I was in New Orleans, everybody was, obviously I asked the bartenders wherever I'm at. Yeah, show the camera.
They're barbecue flavored.
They are barbecue flavored. I have some cheese ones too somewhere. And that's my-
Barbecue flavored dry
Mealworms.
Mealworms.
Yep.
Yeah,
They're
dude.
called mealworms for a reason. Rocky and I finna make them one.
Dude, so I guess I'm going to be the first one to do. I've never eaten
No, let's
these.
come on. We'll cheers and do it at the same time. Just give me one.
Oh my god.
Here, then take
Yeah,
one of
just
those.
give me one. John gets
John,
one
go
too.
ahead. Go ahead.
John gets a whole one.
I knew you were going to take
Oh, it's
that
so
little one.
hard.
Uh-oh.
It jumped out of my hand.
If you dropped it on the floor, it's fine. It
Oh, I
came
think I
from the
can see
ground.
the
It's a
poop in it.
bug, pussy. It's pooping?
I don't know. I
Oh,
can see.
gross.
Dude, this thing wants to slip out of my hand.
At least it's
Looking-
barbecue
I'm
flavored.
pointing it towards the camera.
Wow, guys. Yeah, if you're listening, these things look
All right.
like
Cheers.
mealworms.
To that
Cheers.
guy's butthole.
All right. Rest in peace to that worm's butthole.
Oh, that's very weird. That
Oh,
feels
it's
good
great.
on a salad.
Oh, it's great. It's like a oh my god. Okay.
Hey, man, I
It's
kinda
like
like
oh my
these.
god. What is it like? It's
Oh,
like
I have a
It's almost
bunch.
like okay. Think of a tiny
I'm such
piece
a
of a
fat kid.
Funyun.
Little
That's the
bit.
consistency. Because it's fried. It's clearly they're not giving you fucking raw worms. These things are
it's
fried.
thin. It's thin.
Yeah, no,
I
it's
like
not
that
bad at all.
we're all of us have gone back for seconds.
Yeah, absolutely. And I feel like they're full of protein. They always say that bugs, 1 gram of protein in this whole box. But to be fair, this whole box is less than 2 grams.
Yeah.
So a gram of protein so it's almost half a gram of protein per gram of fucking mealworms. I feel like that's a lot.
That's
you
a
eat
lot, yeah.
20 grams, you're getting 10 grams of protein. That's
Does
a
it
lot.
have to have like the legs and face on it still?
I don't know, dude. And you can see right through it. It totally looks like there's still poop in its belly.
I didn't look at that. Fuck
Oh, you didn't? I
No.
looked
No.
straight at
Look,
it.
I don't want to know. I already ate it.
Look. No, look at the fucking
Oh, I
poop.
think
Oh,
I
I
have
see.
little
You can
teeth
see
in-
its poop track, and I see its face and stuff.
I have
This
little legs.
mealworm had a family, and we're gonna eat it.
I have little legs in my
Legs in your teeth.
teeth. In my
Good thing they're not mommy long legs.
I don't know if I like these.
No,
things.
that's good. I'd eat those by the handful.
No,
bro.
they don't taste like anything. It's not worth it knowing
No,
that they're bugs.
It's a carrier. It's a carrier of flavor. That's what it is. It's a texture and carrier of flavor.
I feel like
whatever
it would taste
they're putting
like
on
nothing.
it, sour cream and onion. Yeah, it tastes like nothing until they put barbecue on it.
I'd rather just have a potato slab than a fucking
A potato slab.
centipede or whatever.
Because that's how they serve
First of
potatoes.
all, what the fuck?
Sir, how much potato would you like? a slab?
Oh, I'll take the slab.
I'll take a slab of potatoes,
I think
please.
those are called potato chips.
Yeah, like, or I don't know.
So,
Screw- all right.
we were talking about Tuttle, and this kind of relates. They on the Opie and Anthony show, which is actually where I first heard of Tuttle.
Okay.
They did this thing where they had Sam, one of the interns on the show. If you know anything about Opie and Anthony, you know Sam, Jim, and Sam. They have a show now, one of the biggest shows in the world.
Damn. Damn, Sam.
Yeah, damn. Well, Sam's dad has a very weird cuisine, and he likes like anchovies, and he drinks buttermilk.
Gross.
He just drinks buttermilk
Gross.
with crackers in it.
What?
Yeah, buttermilk with crackers in it, and
Is he
and
looking
just,
to pack on pounds?
and just pickles and
Buttermilk.
yeah, those little anchovy things
That
and
is
sardines and
disgusting.
stuff like that.
Oh, he eats like canned fish all the
Well,
time?
one thing that so they brought in all of Sam's dad's treats one day and had their producer E-Rock eat it. E-Rock is their go-to, like, come in here, do the cinnamon challenge, which he almost died.
Oh, okay. He's their Tuttle.
I did see
Of the 90s.
We've been talking about funny stories from kitchens or whatever. I know a guy who did the cinnamon challenge first try, had no idea I was trying to prank him. His name is Alex Benitez, really cool guy. He has a great book out called Rose Star Runner. Check it out.
Cool.
He worked at the Tijuana Flats with me when I was in college.
Okay.
And then so I told him about the cinnamon challenge, and he fucking did it so fast I couldn't even get my phone out in time.
Well, but he
got-
failed miserably like everyone, right? He didn't swallow it or
he
anything.
put the whole heap been helping too. He got a big thing of it wasn't cinnamon sugar, it was
Spoonful
cinnamon.
of cinnamon help
And
you
he-
vomit dust.
He put it in his mouth. It took him a second. He swallowed every last bit of it.
What?
Showed me, and I couldn't. And he didn't want to do it again because he said it hurt his stomach.
Yeah, you think?
But I couldn't
fucking
even
lungs are brown
videotape
now,
it.
dude.
It happened
Jesus
so
Christ.
fast. I swear that happened.
Wow.
Alex Benitez.
Hats off to you, Alex Benitez. You're
Yeah.
apparently the only one in history.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
To get
hangs
this
out at the
done.
Westin. We were talking
Dead
about that
skull
earlier.
hats off to you, sir.
Yeah.
We remove our skull hats and show our skulls.
Yeah.
Crazy motherfucker.
Yeah, at the Museum of Death, actually, and we're jumping around a lot. I actually had one of the worst panic attacks of my life, and I had to go outside and then around the corner to this badass bar. If you look up the Museum of Death in New Orleans, if you're going there anytime soon, you'll know the bar. It's right around the corner. It's fucking so awesome. I went in there. I chugged 2 beers super fast. My panic attack immediately subsided.
Inside the Museum of Death?
Yeah, they don't.
They sell beers?
No. I went to the corner bar.
Okay.
This big, voluptuous black lady who's awesome. I still follow her on Instagram. She's the most ghetto thing in the world. It's so funny.
Mommy Fat Legs. I remember.
Yeah, old mommy fat legs. This chick was awesome. So she found that you can buy off Amazon. Obviously, you can buy everything, but you can also buy a tattoo kit for $60.
Ooh, I'm sure it's quality.
And she had a bunch of tattoos all over her arm that she had done herself. So real quick,
Couldn't see him. She used black ink. Moving on.
oh, she was light skinned. She's hot.
Apologies. My apologies.
Chris said
Terrible.
the N-word.
Whoa.
Chris said the N-word
I
for
did not.
gays.
The N-word for gays.
I think Coleman would enjoy being in a racist porno as much as he would.
Oh, I would do a
reluctantly say
racist
he
porno
would.
with her.
Guys, come on.
She's
Come on my black butthole, please. Crazy porn.
mighty. Lord.
Oh man.
YouTube, that was him.
Yeah.
All right,
and
so-
Tuttle, because apparently he doesn't know who's who any either.
Yeah, right?
Jesus, yeah.
YouTube? Me too.
Hashtag YouTube or MeTube. Sorry.
That's the new movement.
I guess so.
Back to your notes, Rock.
Yeah, really. I might as well throw this fucking thing in the garbage today. So Jeff Bezos, speaking of Amazon, will be our he's projected to be, if his earnings keep coming in, and I'm sure they will, the first trillionaire.
Trillionaire. Because the sales have skyrocketed due to
You know what is crazy?
non-before-quarantine. Actual quarantine.
Yeah, straight out of necessity.
Realistically,
Best album since Straight Outta Compton.
oh jeez. Realistically, I probably spent. I mean, I really don't even want to say how much I probably spent last year on Amazon.
Oh, on Amazon? Yeah, dude.
Maybe like I'm not even joking. Like 15, 20 grand.
Wow.
Damn.
Well,
And that's just one person. Dude, I mean, imagine.
I
Getting a
bought-
bunch of shit he doesn't need. Toy machine flags.
Yeah.
Fucking
Look at this shit.
PBRs.
It's all sitting around here.
Yeah.
It's all this
tables
podcast
full of
stuff
electronic equipment he doesn't know how to use. It's
yeah.
insane.
Fucking mealworms, expensive,
mealworms, goddamn
pointless
it!
mealworms.
Trips to New Orleans to buy 2-ounce boxes of mealworms. What a fucking waste!
That came in. So I actually went to the hot sauce museum. It's like the biggest hot sauce store in the world or whatever. And it's God, man, I wish I could remember the name of it. It was so cool, right in the heart of New Orleans, right by like the Notre Dame building and all that shit.
That's in France, but moving on.
Well, they have that Notre Dame-ish.
It's like some
anyways.
big cathedral.
Yeah, it's a big cathedral. And right there, they have the something of hot sauce, the Museum of Hot Sauce or something like that. I think it's called. So I went in there
The
and
Hotatorium.
I bought almost $300 worth of just
Jesus Christ.
pickles, string beans.
Oh, really?
So
Like hot pickles and hot string beans?
You know
That
how
sounds
I have a
good.
cabinet full of hot sauces
Yeah,
in there?
yeah.
That a lot of them came from there. I mean,
Okay.
dude, I was in New Orleans and I was like, this is not a waste of money because I'm going to spend all. I love hot
Yeah,
sauce.
it's not a single hot mealworm.
Yeah, that was maybe $2. Oh, I have cheddar cheese and barbecue.
Nice.
He didn't even walk out the store with them. He was
I
just
like
like
that they're called-
Amazon.
I like that they're called-
I had him send it to the house. I was like, I can't walk out. I'm not going on a
Are you
plane.
serious?
Yeah.
I was kidding.
No, I
Wow.
said I had.
Really?
They had to send it. They had to put it all in a box
Because they would have
and it
they would have
came in-
scanned your bag
It
at
came in two
TSA and been like,
boxes.
"Sir, take out what is this little penises you have in your bag here? It's mealworm food. It's fine, guys.
When
no
I was
judgment.
when I went on after we came home from Texas and Louisiana, I went to the Keys for a little bit, and boxes were still arriving at the house, and my roommate would call me up and he'd be like, "Can I open this?"
Yeah. I wanna know what you got.
Oh, he likes spicy shit a lot too.
Oh, yeah,
so
yeah.
we pretty much go like everything that I've had, he's had. And actually, if you go down, I'll put it up on. Oh, I think it's on my What's the Fuss YouTube, not or I'm sorry, my Rocky Soka YouTube, not What's the Fuss. But he actually does the Packy Chip Challenge.
Yes.
On there, and he ate it and he was pissed off. He was like, "That is stupid." He goes, "I could eat that every day." He goes, "I
It
could
was
eat a
bad.
whole bag of those."
It was weak to him. I feel like Paul gives zero fucks.
He does
Paul
not
will eat the
give
hottest
a
shit ever, dude.
Fuck.
Jesus.
Yeah. He's a mad man. You do not want to face his ass in a dark back alley. And
Nope.
speaking of your back alley, he's got a wiener the size of a fucking. I mean, it's got it. I watched it shed its skin one year.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh my
He has
God.
to feed it smaller dicks like mine for breakfast.
Well, you used to have a smaller dog, but Paul's wiener ate it.
Yep. Exactly.
Speaking of back alleys, my butthole has been on fire.
Wow.
This entire day.
Oh, that's
Great
the first
segment.
thing he did. We were about to sit down and record, and he goes, he goes, "I'm just going to try to go back." Like nothing.
Yeah, I'm gonna try.
He texted me from there. He goes, "It's like I turned on a faucet."
it came
God.
bloody.
Just fire. And he said you were bloody pooping.
Oh, I must have broke
bloody
vessels
pooping?
down there.
That's not
or
good news,
something.
You got a hemorrhoid, bro.
Or a hemorrhoid.
Hemorrhoid or cancer.
Or-
Let's hope for the hemorrhoid.
Funniest thing I've ever heard. Well, maybe one of the funniest things was Daniel Dennis, and he was talking about his hemorrhoids, and he goes, "It feels like I have the hamburger helper glove hanging out of my butthole." Do you remember that?
I absolutely do, dude. He's
my God.
probably the most memorable hemorrhoid broadcaster I can remember.
I think so.
I think if I think of like hemorrhoids on audio, I think of Dan Dennis.
Yeah, so do I.
Because he literally talks
I really
that and
do.
like mustard and panties.
The mustard
Dan
panties,
Dennis.
dude.
Dan
that-
Dennis's poor wife.
I
know she doesn't have mustard panties.
I
I met
know
that
she
woman.
doesn't.
She's a
She's
lovely
a
lady.
very sweet
Dan is a
woman.
fucking crazy man.
Very sweet woman. Now you're saying peace plus 5, right?
Yeah.
Peace 5.
Well, then, I
rambled
mean,
on
I don't
that
even
long?
know if I want to get to my cringeworthy newsworthy. It's
Yeah,
not
do you
really,
have one?
Yeah, I definitely have
Or
one.
a main fuss or any of this?
I mean, yeah, I have them all. I mean, we could go and go and go. What did I write down here? Oh, mommy long legs. Well, okay,
Name
so
of the
real
episode.
quick, we'll get to it. What are you taking a picture?
yeah, I got a picture of you, PBR, and Larvettes in the same frame.
Nice.
So-
is that what they're called? Larvettes?
That's what they are.
When
Larvettes.
when I was a little kid, I used to say salarvas. I would
Salarvas?
combine saliva and larva.
Awesome.
And I'd be like, "Look, there's some salarvas there."
Little kid words are the best.
They're slippery.
I thought it was a head egg. My head hurt, so I had a head egg.
Oh,
Mom, I have a head egg. And she's like, oh, you have an egg
cute
on your
little
head?
boy too. You had the biggest. You had like the manliest chin as a boy.
Did I?
Yeah, you have like a man chin.
It stayed, and the rest of the face grew in around it.
Yeah, really. I can't grow a beard to save my freaking life, and you have like the beard.
I can't have hair on my head, so I got to rep it
Oh,
somewhere.
is that what it is?
It's
that
just
how that
everywhere
works?
else on my body.
Nice. Well,
Did you see my balls beard?
Oh Jesus, your balls beard, dude. You know what's funny?
Hashtag balls beard.
I was doing a chug
thing,
the other day,
guys.
and someone mentioned in the comments section, "You have no armpit hair," because I literally have like 5 or 6.
Really? I didn't even notice it. I remember the chug you're talking about. Wow.
Oh my god, it's
because
so thin.
Wow, dude, it's like you shaved it last week.
What the
and then
fuck?
it's just
I'll
growing
get up in
in.
the camera for
Okay.
the YouTubers.
You have to get close.
Yeah,
to,
YouTube
to
wants
see
to
that
see
hair.
your lack of armpit hair.
I mean, and I bet you could see mine from back here. Even
Mayan,
mine.
Mayan, and Incan. You can see it all.
It's super Azteca.
I was
under-
gonna say. Now, John and I.
Hold on. Yeah. This is what normal people armpit should look like.
Okay. All right. So John looks like he's got you look like you have a Helsinki woman's vagina underneath.
Radar armpit hair, Rocky.
Okay. So,
live on audio.
all right. I obviously have
Roast our armpit hair.
I don't
One
know
to
if-
Tarzan.
Well, all right. Between the two of you, first of all, John's got a lot more. And it's very much more coarse than yours, and yours is very sparse. And like you don't have a lot of armpit hair.
You are
It's
one
not
to
a lot,
talk,
you're right.
Rocky. You don't have any.
No,
Well-
he's not judging. He's just naming facts.
I do.
You have
That's
a lot,
critical.
I have a little.
I know. Well, you would be the winner of that. You have more armpit hair.
Hey, I
Frenchiest dude on the show.
He actually referred to himself earlier as light-footed, and I just wanted to be like, that means gay.
I know he doesn't.
That means gay. What do you
Oh,
got,
no, we'll call him Lightfoot Hannon from here on
Dude,
out.
I have no
goddammit.
idea. I just have a little
Light-
sugar in my tank. I don't get it. I don't.
Lighten the loafers.
I realized it when I said it because he was talking about like tripping over the wire and almost sending everything to shit, and I was like, "Well, you're very heavy."
Speaking of going to shit,
I'm
that's where my
Lightfoot-
dick goes and lighten the loafers.
Oh Lord, I didn't know where you were going with that.
Well, you said going
Yeah,
to shit.
I like that. If we're like good, or if it's our birthday, we get to fuck our girlfriend where the poop comes out, right in the old duty hole.
Yet none of us want to do German poop porn. How dare you for suggesting that,
say-
Jim Inzarillo?
I didn't say that I didn't want to do
Oh,
it. I said
okay.
I didn't want to do it as much as the racist
Okay,
porn.
it's a secondary option to racist porn.
Exactly. Not that it's not a possibility.
In
then
other
that-
words, he's dying to do racist porn.
I want to see a pink sock. I'm on a quest to get a
Lord.
pink sock going.
We have gone
What did
far.
you accidentally put in a red shirt with your laundry?
Oh,
Let him sit in it. Let him sit in it. Let's see me sit in mine.
That was a Chip Chipperson joke. Do you guys know Chip Chipperson?
No.
Oh,
It sounds familiar.
sounds like my dad.
Is that the Down syndrome character from Chip and Dale? The one cousin you never met? They left him in the tree.
God.
Chip said,
They were like, "You're helping. Go to your room."
Down syndrome.
I'm sorry. Maybe he had up syndrome.
Tell us about
I'm not
Chip.
here to judge.
You're holding up the show. You're going to make us tardy.
"Oh." Chip sounds like a great guy. That's what I think.
I'm down with Chip.
Oh,
Potato slaps.
the potato.
Fuck what Jared about Chip.
We got off the subject. Yeah,
Everything comes full circle.
Dude, Chip Chipperson is played by Jim. Jim was from Opie and Anthony. Sam was on Opie and Anthony with them, and they one of their
Jimmy
awful
Norton?
things. Yeah, Jim
Yeah,
Norton.
okay.
That is
That's
Chip
why I know
Chipperson.
it. Okay.
They do the Chip Chipperson podcast. It's so fucking cringeworthy. And
love that guy.
one of the things that they did was just raw potatoes. That was that was just as bad as sardines.
Raw dog and
buttermilk.
potato slabs. There's our title.
Oh, nice. But I love a good raw potato with just a little bit of salt.
That is Bulgarian.
You don't
sir.
like that?
No.
No?
You can't eat raw potatoes. They're like hard starch bars.
No,
with
you,
no
you
flavor.
cut yourself
bad.
a nice slab.
You could have slab,
be
you
dramatic.
salt it up.
Cut yourself a nice tater slab.
They're not that
and
bad.
then just a pinch of salt.
But it's no fucking fried centipede.
It is not
With
fried
barbecue
chicken.
on it.
You know what? Actually, and I have another one that that people, whenever they find out that I like this, so Steve Osborne does this too. We've been Steven it up lately, but so
Just Steven it up.
he and I both, when we're about to be sick or we're like kind of sick or feel it coming on or whatever, both of us will eat like a whole lemon.
Okay.
I'll cut it up. I'll cut up a lemon.
Does it make you puke or it makes you feel better?
No, it's just
or-
a citrus burst, and it's really, it just gets in
Okay.
you. So what I do is, high five.
High five, buddy. Telling him that it's 5 minutes left. High five.
From now on, the 5-minute mark is high five. We all just high five in the middle.
But yeah, so what I like to do is I like to cut a couple tomato slabs, and then I'll basically have a whole lemon cut up or whatever, and all the juice gets it. My mouth is watering. right
Wow.
now.
Okay. Wow.
And then it's so salty and whatever. And like sometimes I put a little salt in there. Often it doesn't
Tomato
really
and
need
lemon
it.
together?
Tomato with a squirt of lemon over it.
Oh, now I would get down with that because I love like raw tomato with salt and pepper
love
on
it,
it.
yeah. Oh, it's so good.
My mouth is watering. Just kidding, it's not because it's fucking tomatoes. I'm not a goddamn.
You know what's funny?
Yeah,
is one
make
of
it sound like a porno.
one of the best meals that I've had in the longest time.
I show up with my dick in a tomato. Somebody order a tomato.
Got my dick in a
Somebody
tomato.
order a large tomato because I only have this small one.
This potato is loaded.
Yummy. One of the best meals I've ever had was at Pizza Bruno, and it was just you might know the name of this dish or whatever. It's just when you get like tomato, maybe some of that mozzarella cheese. Is that what it's called?
Caprese salad.
Oh,
It's fucking delicious,
dude, it's so
I love that
good.
everywhere.
Little
But at
olive oil.
Bruno's, olive oil and balsamic, and the olive oil makes a difference, bro. And it's a little salt and pepper on it. It's so simple.
Yeah.
It's
and then
delicious.
the bread that he has is absolutely amazing. Just a little olive oil and bread is really good, you know?
It really is.
And I'm not really a bread guy either. People used to hate me because I don't like bread and I don't like bacon. And people get mad about that.
You did all this with no carbs? Hats off.
No carbs.
How did you get there?
This is all PBR to that guy's butt.
I love it. I love it.
Every time we say to that guy's butt, guys, we're
Yeah.
cheers.
Moment of silence to
You
that
can
guy's
only
butt.
see that on the camera.
But yeah, so
Build it all over me.
we only have a few minutes. I don't know if you. I mean, do we have newsworthy, cringeworthy? or
Yeah, what I
anything
was
like
gonna
that? I
say,
don't know.
getting into all of it was our boy Biden. Hashtag Joe Biden. It looks like he's like kind of trying to.
Is he sniffing around something new?
He's sort of stuck in. he's sort of stuck in this like Obamagate thing or whatever because he was Obama's right hand man at the time, and it looks like they're in like a lot of trouble and will probably be brought up on some sort of charges.
Himself and Obama?
I think. Well, they're
something that
obviously
happened?
going to get to so.
This is news to
Yeah,
me.
yeah. Oh, it's so fucking weird. I would consider it just as big of a waste of time as the Trump collusion thing or whatever. So when they were trying to get Trump on the collusion, they pointed a big finger at themselves, and that's exactly what they're in charge or what they're getting charged with. It looks like,
but it's both of them. It's Biden and
Oh
Obama.
no, there's like 6 or 7 people.
Oh, so a little
and
committee of people.
They were technically spying. They were illegally spying.
like a Watergate
On
Yeah.
Russia?
type of thing.
On Russia, though? Or on who?
Well, basically on Trump and other political opponents, and also on the Senate and stuff like that. Turns out they were like listening into somehow with that. I have no idea. This just came out. It could all be dog shit.
Here's the thing. Let's assume it's true. I feel like Biden and Obama will skate by on this because they're the top dogs, and it'll be all the underlings.
Oh, all
are
the
gonna be,
underlings
well, we had
underneath it?
no knowledge. Rocky and John did this. I didn't know about
I was
this. You guys
following
did
orders.
this without me
Yeah.
knowing.
Who knows?
But probably they knew the whole fucking
Dude,
time.
it is-
Same as Trump, as any of those top level guys skate by and put it all on their underlings.
Absolutely.
The only thing that might have an effect is that it might affect further Biden's, chances and numbers.
Oh, I don't think
in the
that's
polls.
happening.
Because even if it's not true, right now, with it being as close to elections as it is and as hotly contested as it is, if you just levy allegations against the other one, 90% of the people aren't even fact checking.
Yeah.
So they're like, oh, I heard Biden was a rapist. And I
Yeah, but,
heard
I mean-
Trump was in collusion with Russia and he rapes women willingly. And it's like, these
this-
were all like, I understand that these are things levied against them, but
Yeah.
do some research and find out these may not be
Yeah.
true.
Well,
I don't think this election's hotly contested at all.
it's not going to look good. I
It's
honestly
cooled off a lot with Biden coming the front runner.
Yeah,
Because
and
he has
now
little chance.
I mean, we're basically what we're. I say we basically what we're going to have to do is get another person in there before November.
Go on, red
We-
hats.
we-
you're talking about the blue hats.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Well, honestly, I think we should do that anyways because Biden, if you've heard him talk, obviously suffering from either he has a parasite in his brain eating
Okay,
it,
I
or he
haven't
has
heard- I've
full
heard
on
of-
dementia.
I've heard. Okay,
And now he's fallen asleep several times a day.
He's got fucking
Has he?
baked
Okay.
mealworms
Is
in his
that-
head.
He legit should be with his family in the last few years of his life.
is it like that? How old is Biden versus how old is Trump? Aren't they about the same age?
Or Bernie.
Biden's a little older.
Yeah, and Bernie's old as fuck too. Everybody up there.
Bernie
since,
flat out
since
said
Obama
it would be
has been
very,
old.
very unlikely that he runs again.
Well, no, I'm not saying to
He's
put
old
him
as shit.
up. I'm just saying like people keep
Biden-
saying that
Biden's a couple
Biden
years older.
is he's got a parasite or he's dementia
Have you
or
heard him
whatever.
talk?
And I've heard him make a few flubs speaking, absolutely. But you know
God.
what? So has
There's
Trump.
about
So did
an-
Obama. Obama, for the amazing speaker that he was, he had flubs. George W. Bush might have been the greatest flubster in our generation
Dude,
on a
this is
microphone.
different.
That was a hilarious.
But
8
nobody
years.
was like, "Oh, he's got dementia." It was just like the guy's a fucking idiot.
That-
Maybe
no,
Biden
it's-
can't fucking speak for shit.
No, he's literally talking as if he has. He's not staying on track. He's way aloof. He's talking about stuff that didn't even come up in the.
Okay.
in
See,
the-
like I haven't seen the
It's
evidence. I just
really-
hear the allegations.
It's really bad.
So I don't know if it's real or not.
I'm just saying from a person
Okay.
that like, because I don't give a fuck. I don't give a shit who's president. I'm not gonna listen to anybody. But I really think that I think it's selfish of us to ask him to do anything but spend this remaining time with his family.
Yeah, well, and I think our
because his family, everybody in his life, when he's gone, is going to be like, oh, and we were trying to make him do this and do that
Yeah,
or
push
whatever,
him into politics,
and he is
so
not
running.
handling it well. Somebody asked him a question one time, and his eye started bleeding. Like, I
What?
mean, holy fuck,
His
yeah, it's
eye
out
bled.
there. That's why that meme exists.
I don't even know about the eye bleeding.
There's a meme that says, because he was like, believe all women when Kavanaugh was getting accused of all that shit.
Right. And now he's like, didn't happen. It's not true with me.
It was like he said when
Believe all women except Tara Reid.
it's got that little monkey that's like looking to the side or whatever, and it's like when you
went off with the GoPro.
Just saying.
no,
Nope, we lost video.
Did it? Oh well,
That's
okay.
fine. We still
It
got
happens.
audio.
You know what? They're barely catching the end of the show, anyways. You know what? With all this stuff, this is kind of boring to me. Let's get the hell out of here.
I wanted to argue Biden.
What?
Let's keep going. Keep arguing politics. No, I'm kidding.
I don't
I was
give a
into
shit.
it. I was like, we were going to talk
Well,
real stuff
yeah, I
instead of
just-
mommy long legs for a minute.
I feel really bad for the guy. I truly do.
Okay.
That's pretty much it. And I think that there is still like they threw away Buttigieg. They threw away that Kamala Harris chick. She was awful. But then there was another that Tulsi Gabbard chick. I liked her.
Who was the Warren? Warren had a chance for a second.
I know she's more.
Is she crazy? I don't know.
Andrew
She's fucking stupid
Yang.
as fuck.
Yang,
Yeah,
Yang.
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 2022, 24. Sorry,
I
my
couldn't-
math is bad.
Yeah.
I need Yang to help me because he's Asian and he's good at math.
Wow, you are racist.
No,
you should do porn.
I think our conversation is whether or not Biden loses or loses badly.
No, I think
there is
honestly,
no-
I
That's a shame.
think the way to go is to get a viable candidate before November.
Are they going to switch? They're not going to switch horses midstream.
No,
because horses are bad at swimming.
I've never in my life seen a one-term president, so I think we got this guy for the next 4 years, and then after that, we really need to
I
take it
believe you're
seriously.
right, but
And the
they're-
pendulum will
But
swing.
they're not going to. That's the thing. I feel like they're too concerned with saving face. They don't want to be like, oh, we put up Biden. That was a mistake. We really meant Bernie, or we really meant Yang, or you know what I mean? They don't want to look like they
Democrats
made a mistake,
fucked up.
so they're just like, fuck it, we're running with Biden. He's a rapey, fucking creepy weirdo with a brain parasite or whatever it is, and we're just gonna go down in flames with this guy. In 4 years, we'll come with a hopefully fresh, young face that can change some fucking shit up.
Well,
Hope and change.
your
Wait, that's old.
enthusiasm is I don't want to say childlike.
I'm just hoping.
Naive?
It's a fingers crossed.
No.
Look, I'm looking
trying to
at the
say a
camera.
good word.
I looked at the camera and crossed my fingers. Nobody sees it. The camera's dead.
Camera is dead.
So let me look at you guys.
So
Hope
bye,
and
guys.
change. Hope
He
and
looked
change.
right at the
Fingers crossed.
camera.
I did. I was like, hope and change. 4 more
You
years.
did the
Wait.
old Jim from The Office, huh?
Nobody's there.
Looking over. All right, guys, let's get the fuck out of here. Do you guys have anything to plug or anything this week?
No, Google Funny to Informing. That's our other show.
New segment with Tuttle. It's going to be fire. I tell you that.
Oh yeah.
Oh man,
Just on the
he's-
topic. We haven't even heard it, but the topic's going to be wild.
Yeah.
Well, guys, yeah, check out the website if you want to grab any of our cool merch. We have a ton of shirts, like the one that you can't see now that the camera's off. But
But
I've
that
been
Dare
wearing
shirt
it.
you're wearing is dope.
Oh, shut up.
I can't read.
It's not dope. Nothing is dope, guys.
It's so dope.
You're dope.
That's hot.
You're a smoking dope.
I'm
You guys are
smoking dope.
dopes for smoking. Is what you are. Sorry.
Are we done? Are
All
we
right,
done?
let's get the fuck out of here. We out this month.